Hello, it's Andy Graham of myNatitingou.com, Benin, West Africa, or Hobo Traveler. I've been traveling for 15 years or so. I'm in a very, very comfortable and beautiful town of Natitingou Benin, West Africa. And I want you to close your eyes 2 or 3 times during this thing and open them. There's a lot of preconceived ideas that just destroys the ability to see what's real. Look at this street right here. Right here is a boulevard with a concrete middle and lights. Down the street there's even landscaping and small trees in the middle. We have a nice little echo bank over here. Now, I hate to say it, but if you pretended everybody here was white and there wasn't any natural red clay sand or dirt here, this place would be just like any modern street on any main country in any main developed place in the thing. But because a lot of times subliminally you think all blacks in America are poor, or there's all the violence and stuff, you associate things that are not real. Okay, this is a nice 4-lane. It's got 2 lanes here, and they actually park alongside the road, which, you know, I'm not really in favor of, but that's just the way life is, right? And here is another 2 lanes. They have motorcycle taxis. Let me show you the motorcycle taxi guy. The guys are so organized here that they actually have on green shirts, and you know which ones are motorcycle drivers. It's a very organized city. I'm going to show you the sewer systems. What you know, people really don't see correctly for a long time. It takes them a long time to really see what exists, and they've always overwhelmed with the memory of something that is not real. Hey, bonjour. This guy's smoking a cigarette. That's for rich people. Actually, what's interesting is Africans don't smoke or drink that much alcohol, which is almost contrary to what you would think in the United States, right? Okay, I'm walking down. Some Germans, I think, built a really nice market here. So they have this really organized, laid out market called the Marché Yada. It's a francophone country, they speak French. But unlike Ghana, this place is exceptionally clean. I mean, look at the actual paper on the ground. It's very, very minimum compared to there's actually no, they don't have poubelles, they don't have trash cans, so there really is no choice then where do you throw it. But generally in Ghana, this place would be massively covered with trash. But people think Ghana is modern and Benin is poor. But it's actually, in a lot of ways, it's the opposite. Oh, I'm walking down the wrong place. All through the city, I showed a thing in Takoradi, Ghana, where you could fall in holes all the time. This is actually a very, I can't find it. Okay, walk across the street without getting hit. Everybody drives relatively safely here. And if you remember the video from Takoradi, I showed you the sewer system where there's holes everywhere. This is the drainage system right here, and all along here in this city I have yet to find one of them that is missing. Now along the side roads they don't have this at all, they don't cover it at all, but it's not even full of trash. The road I live on is clean. In Kara, Togo, and in Lomé it was laid out by the Germans, so there's a German thing. I'm wondering if not that maybe somehow this whole city was laid out by the Germans also. You can see how wide the streets are. Wide streets mean the city planners did. Okay, I'm going to end right here, but generally you got landscaping. Here's a tree planted in the middle. And up here we're leaving the general market area, and going into the thing, you'll see that they put gravel in the middle of the medium, the boulevard, and planted trees. I'll walk up here. I really want you to see what is really here and not get hung up on the, sadly, black people or the red clay dust. People believe that they transfer what they know in their country to another country. And Africa is, yeah, it's full of black people, but they're not drinking, they're not smoking, and they're not violent. And it's incredibly unfair to transfer something you may see in the after slavery problems that are still existing in the United States 100 years later. This country is always been just a normal country. It was colonized a little bit maybe by the Germans, the French, or the English, but they really didn't take over, and they didn't change the cultures radically. But right here you can see, if you look down there, there's a series of lights in the middle, landscaping, a boulevard, and sadly we have red clay, which makes a dusty powder, which makes it great for the NGOs to sell their bullshit. Andy Graham, Natitingou Benin, West Africa. This is a wonderful place.